You're listening to the Beats and Bars podcast hosted by Battle Beats. This podcast is out there to shine a light on the most slept on and underrated rappers and producers.
It's battle, baby.
Hey, what's up? It's Battle Beats here, and you're listening to the Beats and Bars podcast. We've got a very special guest with us today. We've got TILLR all the way from Florida. How's it going, bro?
It's going fantastic.
Happy days, happy days. So,
Yes, sir.
TILLR is an underground rapper and producer, and he makes some pretty fire beats, but his tracks that he raps on are pretty good as well. So, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Before this, I was rendering out a beat to upload to YouTube to
Happy
keep
days.
up that grind. So, yeah.
Happy days. So, would you class yourself more as a producer or more of a rapper?
Definitely more of a rapper. I best word it as a rapper producing on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am, okay, well, my producer, alias is definitely taken off. But, I mean, I only see that as, an advantage that I can use to help with my music.
Mm-hmm.
So, if one's not doing so good, I just use the other to boost it, and it's just kind of cool.
Yeah,
So,
nice,
but
man.
it's always, and I've been rapping longer, and yeah, I've been rapping seriously for 4 years, since 2016, and then I got into producing a year after,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, I kind of just taught myself how to use Fruity Loops, and then went from there,
Nice.
and then yeah.
Happy days. So I'm just going to ask you a quick fire round, and all you have to do is you have to just say one answer or the other. You down with that?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to start off. Question one: Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
Jay-Z or Kanye?
Jay-Z.
Eminem or 50 Cent?
Eminem.
Miami Heat or Orlando Magic?
I actually don't know either of those.
The two NBA teams from Florida. How do you not know those?
I'm not really a basketball fan.
Okay. No worries.
That makes sense.
What about sweet or salted popcorn?
Sweet.
And then last one, KFC or McDonald's?
I think I'm getting McDonald's for lunch, actually. So I'm going to have to go with that.
Nice. McDonald's is still shut in England because of this whole pandemic. I wish it was open. I'd love a McDonald's.
I don't think ours is closed.
Nice. So what's it like growing up in Florida, man?
Well, I have grown up in the I wouldn't say redneck part of my town, but it's more trailer parks and wooded areas and just forest.
Mm-hmm.
I can look out my window and look into a fucking forest. That's just where I live. I live in the fucking woods. So, I'm used to this. I fucking love it. I don't mind it. It's pretty nice scenery, especially when you're high and shit and you're just trying to vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Just look out the window, especially when it's raining too. Oh,
instant motivation.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Fucking.
So what was it? What was sort of the first track that you heard that you were like, yeah, I really want to get into rapping?
I think it was a track, cause I know for sure it was an Eminem song.
Mm-hmm.
That I heard it and then I kept listening to it. I'm pretty sure it was Not Afraid.
Nice.
And my dad likes that song too, and he does not like any rap at all. So I think that's kind of dope. And I think, yeah. And I just kind of here and then I would write as a child. I have vivid memories of writing in a notebook, in the back of my dad's truck, on the way back from a trip or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd just be this shit's ass, bro. I ain't using this. But then eventually, 8th grade, I guess, I started getting into rap battling at lunch. like my friends were like getting into that. And you know, I am still to this day a horrible freestyler, but you know, I was just, so I started writing down like diss bars and shit. And then that's when I like started actually learning how to write shit and like structure bars. And then it went from there. And then I made my first song that summer. And then, yeah.
When did you release your first song?
July 20th, 2016 at like 5 p.m. I think. I remember uploading it and then going straight to dinner. So
Nice.
yeah.
Did it get a good reception, or was it pretty whack and garbage, and it was your first thing? You just got to get it out there.
It was a one take because I didn't know how to record yet. So yeah. So as there was one part, it was kind of like more lyrical, or not lyrical, but just like more rhymes packed into a shorter time frame, and it was just harder to say. And like you could clearly tell I could not do that. But
you got to start somewhere, though, haven't you? I think that's the key.
yeah, but like one thing I would say to like anybody listening, if you don't have music out yet, make sure like keep making music until you like your sound is like good, because when I started, like some people have witnessed the like the worst fucking thing I think a human being could like hear, because my songs are fucking that bad, like when I was like getting started. But fucking like with time, yeah, I got better. And like that's one of the reasons like I haven't taken down like a lot of my old songs, so like people can kind of watch that evolution of like what I was a shitty monotone, like shitty mic rapper, and now I feel like I'm actually like decently fucking murdering beats and shit, and it feels good. So
yeah man,
I feel like
I definitely remember listening to some of your earlier stuff, and you've come a long way, man. You know, that track you sent me that you wanted me to mix for your album, I was really impressed with, you know, just the flow and it, you know, and the professionalism with it, and it was really good, man. I really like your most recent song, Cursed. What was the motivation behind that? It's a dope track, man.
Man, I've known that beat for a good minute. Like I wouldn't say like a year, but like maybe it has been a year. It's been a minute. Like I've known that beat has existed, but like I had never used it. It's just one of those beats like I'd always go to, and I'd be like, yeah, it's hard. Maybe I'll use it one day. And then one day, I guess I wrote a hook to it, or something. I don't really know how the writing process went. It was really just one of those songs I kind of just wrote, knocked out, recorded, and done, ready to put out.
Nice. Who are your main influences then from indie rap and indie music?
I'd say my top influence right now is probably NF or Token. Token. One of those two. I can't really rank them over the other because I just like their music so fucking much. And yeah,
I do like the dark vibes that NF has, and I can see a little bit of that in. I can see a little bit of that in some of the beats that you pick as well. That, you know, they've got that hard vibe.
Yeah, and I love writing to NF type beats. So like there could definitely be some darker cinematic type songs in the future. Like,
nice.
Like NF fucking, because his type beats go hard.
Yeah. What is your favorite beat that you've ever made, and have you ever rapped on it?
My favorite beat I've ever made, shit, that would probably be, I could probably play it. It's all right, yeah. So I like just made it like 3 days ago. But it's the most beautiful sounding guitar with like the best fucking drums and shit, I'll play it because I'm pretty sure like my mic can pick it up. So
Yeah.
I want someone to make a song to this because it like this could fucking blow up. I know it could.
It's nice. I like it, man. Hey, that's really good. Where'd you get that guitar sample from? Or was it you playing it?
I I'm pretty sure that came from a loop kit
Mm-hmm.
that I found on. I'm pretty sure I found it on YouTube. It could have been Reddit.
Nice.
It might have been Reddit, but it was some kind of loop kit that I downloaded. It only had 5 fucking guitar samples, but that was like the one that stood out the most. But they're all like high quality guitars, so like I might make another one.
Yeah, I think sometimes the loop packs that you get may have like 200 loops, may have like 10 loops, but there's only really 2 or 3 that you like that you use. Are you do you chop up your samples, or do you just drop a good melody loop in and go from there?
If I need to, like say, like I've had a few beats where the melody would only be like on beat for like 2 bars and then it'd go like off beat and it wouldn't sound as good. So I just keep the 2 bars, but then it'd be repetitive, right? Like I'd just loop those 2 bars. So then I'd cut like the sample in half and then I'd pitch like one down. So it'd be like dun 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 dun, or like a different pitch,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just to give it a variety. And then I'd chop that, put that together, render that out as a sample, and then I go from there. And then that's like how I would, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
I don't know
trick.
if that made sense.
It does. It makes sense to me anyway. Basically, what you're saying is because a lot of hip hop beats are kind of the same melody over and over and over again, the key to a good beat is manipulating the sample and making it sound the same but different in different places. Like for the breakdown, you might pitch it up, you might chop it up, you might manipulate it, you might add some different
Like
effects.
for my I have a Nirvana type beat. And it sounds like hella Nirvana because like I found this acoustic guitar and it was like 120 BPM, and that's a weird BPM. It's not necessarily fast, but it's not really slow. It's just kind of there. So I went with the like the faster drum beat, and I was like, this would sound good with like a more powerful guitar because it was just an acoustic. So I added some distortion to the guitar, and that bitch sounded like an electric. So I was like, oh shit. So then I got my drums and fucking programmed them bitches on there, and then made myself a whole ass Nirvana type beat. And
Very nice.
that's beautiful.
So I think sometimes the best beats come from you just put something on, but you put an effect or you put something random on there by accident, and I think that's how you actually end up getting the best.
Sometimes it's something as simple as like a delay or something, or like reverb, but like it just makes it all the much better. In the end.
What did I do today? I made a beat because there's a producer and rapper called Curtis King. Do you know Curtis King?
Does he make YouTube videos?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he makes YouTube videos.
I feel like I've heard of him.
Yeah, if you Googled him, you'd find him. He's this really talented producer and rapper. He mainly produces.
Has he made like tutorial videos?
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
That's more.
He's actually got a FL Studio course out with a guy called Larry O, who's another big online producer.
Yes, I know that guy. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So those guys linked up, and Curtis King has a company called Slap Experts, which is a sample pack company, and they drop loads of free packs. And was it the other day, Sunday? I mean, by the time people are going to hear this, it's going to be a few weeks behind. But I made a flip of a vocal sample that he recorded himself, and he's put a remix contest out of who can remix the vocals from this new free sample pack he's made. So I've done that today, and it's really fun getting a vocal sample and then manipulating it. So I chopped up the vocals for the breakdown of the beat, and I put in my own melody
Yeah.
from the
I
vocals, and it's really cool.
I have one beat with hook, and I found this artist on Instagram. Like it was on my producer page. Like I guess I was just kind of following artists just to like find people to sell to, and I
Hmm.
guess I just followed her. And then like I started looking for singers and shit, and then I found her, and she only has like maybe 1.2K. Like she's not really that big. So I asked her like, "Yo, like how would you feel if I sampled, your one of your videos and then chopped it up and made a beat out of it?" She'd be like, "That sounds dope." So then that's what I did. I took her I did an Instagram to MP3 converter thingy,
Hmm.
and then so I got the vocal sample, and then I couldn't edit out the piano that she was playing, so I had to play it myself. Like I had to make it myself,
Hmm.
and then I built the beat off of that piano, and then just put her vocals in the hook, and then it was beautiful shit, man.
Mm, nice.
Fucking, it sounds very nice.
Nice. I think I like using vocal samples, and there's a company called Cymatics, and they're a sample pack company.
Yes,
They've
I
dropped
fucking get drum kits from there
Yeah, they drop a
sometimes.
load of free stuff. Like I've bought a couple of their bigger sample packs, Viper and Dreams, and it's definitely those production suites are insane. Like I basically use their samples in every single beat that I ever make, like just because their drums and everything are just awesome. But they have a lot of vocal loops in there as well, which I like to add in and manipulate. And even if it's just someone humming in the background or an ad lib or something that you can manipulate, pitch up, add delay, it's just really cool.
Yeah, some wild shit. Chuki Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had this dude hit me up yesterday, and he was like trying to trick somebody into thinking like telling them that my account was actually just his second account. Like he wanted to trick this person, so he's basically pretending to be me,
Mm-hmm.
and and so he was like, if you tell this guy that it's my second account, then I'll tell Chuki that it was that. He sent me a screenshot of Chuki saying like this beat that he linked him is fire, and then he admitted that it was my beat. So I was like, okay. So I really didn't do shit, and instead I just messaged Chuki and I was like, look, this dude's trying to be me, but he said you liked my beat. He sent this screenshot. I sent the screenshot, and then I was like, yeah, hope you see this, bro.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, because he's
man,
got
it,
he's got a
it
big
blows
following,
my
doesn't he?
mind. Just blows my mind,
Hmm.
man. I don't know why people are so stupid. Go pretend to be like someone else, like Syndrome or like Cody
Yeah, be
or
yourself,
like dude, like
definitely. Well, anyway, what would you say keeps you motivated when you're rapping? Because life gets in the
keeps me
way.
other music. I
Yeah.
always have music playing. Like before this, I smoke to music. I always have AirPods in. Like if I'm
Hmm.
in public, like they're
You
not
always
really
you
the
always
best because
wear a
they're
hat
kind
as
of,
well, right?
yeah. So you can't really see it. Can't really see them. Like half the time, like no one even knows I have them in. And then like when I take them out because they die or something, people are like, "Wait, you had AirPods in?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did."
Hmm.
But it's not even like I like it that way because then people think I'm like not listening to them when I really am. I'm just trying to jam like in the background. Like
Nice,
just that's just what keeps me motivated.
nice.
And yeah, really just I don't know, certain like if I just want to bring certain vibes to life or like really just finding beats, that is what keeps me motivated because I'm always looking for beats, and then I find that one beat that hits something in my brain and I'm like, god damn, I can make a banger to this,
Hmm. Would you
and then that's
say
when I do it.
would you say you prefer using other people's beats or using your own?
well I have I've been rapping for 4 years, and I've always really used other people's beats. Although one time I did make an album, not an album, a mixtape. I made a mixtape called Fire and Rain. It's still up on Spotify, and that one has, I think, 10 tracks, maybe
Mm-hmm.
12, and all of those tracks are produced by me because I just wanted to see how it would do. But then again, this was like 2018, I think, and I had no idea how to market myself for shit and like push my music, so it did really fucking bad. And it was also like still kind of adequate because it was 2018, and I wasn't as good then as I am now. So
Yeah, and I think it's all about
but
growing, and your first stuff's never going to be the best, but that's about being an artist. You're growing, you're being consistent. You know, my first beats were whack, but the beats I make now are good. So it's just a journey. Do you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I think rappers need to know, don't get discouraged if you're not getting the views and the plays that you want. Just keep going, keep grinding.
I don't
And
get discouraged by the views or
mhm,
the plays. Like it's like if someone will pay me for a feature, like I have people who like, oh, they paid me, like my current feature price is like maybe $15. And when someone like pays that, because I've had people who've like paid that, and that just like then all those like fucking views and shit, those don't fucking matter to me anymore. Like if this is like this little payment, like someone thinks I'm worth this $15 to get
mhm,
on their song, like that's good enough for me, bro. I'll
mm.
keep doing this shit for that.
It's not much,
Like,
$15. Maybe you should bump up that price a little bit.
well, nah, I mean, it's only 15 because of my size. Like, if I was bigger, like yes, I'd up it, but like, I mean, I only have like 1,000 followers. I don't think it should be that high.
True.
And
What's
I only
the
have like, yeah.
what's your favorite feature that you've ever done?
My favorite feature that I've ever done, I'm gonna be honest, it just fucking dropped like
Right?
2 days ago. It's with my great friend Factual, and it's on a song called Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually kind of funny because I came to him with that beat and I was like, yo, can you do a hook on this for me? And he was like, yeah. So we made that hook. That shit sounded fire. And I was like, oh my shit. So can you do a verse? And then he was like, yeah, but if you want me to do a verse, like it might as well just be my song instead of yours. Cause I mean, I'm more on it. And I'm like, that's true. So we just made it his song. And then, yeah. And then he dropped it. So
Nice. So that's with
yeah.
Factual. We'll have to check that out. We'll have to check that out.
Oh
So
yeah.
have you
It's a
got any
fucking
new?
banger.
You've got an album coming? Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and what the story is, what the whole idea behind your new album is?
Yeah. So the album is called Trust the Process.
So trust the process. Yeah.
Trust the process. Um, well, because I mean, the name, not much really went into the name. It just sounds like a good overall project name,
Yeah.
and like, and that's something I do myself. Like, I do trust the process. Like, I never doubt myself when I'm creating. Like,
Hmm.
I know, like, I might have to rewrite the same verse fucking 15 times, but like, fuck it. Like, it's just part of the fucking process. Like, I trust that shit.
Mm,
So,
good.
and
When you
it's also like different vibes that I haven't done recently.
hmm.
Cause like recently I've been all bangers and shit, which, um, yeah, I've just been like all bangers recently. My next song won't be a banger. It'll be a more sad song, like a more
Hmm.
emotional singing kind of Lil Peep type shit. It fucking slaps. I'm waiting for the feature though. But yeah, so that's gonna slap.
So
But
you've got a
um
large variety of sort of styles that you fit into one, really. You've got your hard
yeah,
bangers, you've got your emotional vibes, you've got all sorts of
yeah,
stuff.
like this album, it has a few bangers. It will have a few bangers, but it also will have, you know, some more deeper, just like introspective tracks that just kind of reflect my emotions. Because,
Mhm.
man, I will admit I have a fucking lot of them.
Yeah,
So,
nice.
yeah.
That's
And
what it's
I'm
about.
also fucking, I am also fucking, I guess I was diagnosed with depression. So
Right.
I guess that means I'm depressed. So that also gives a lot more shit to write about, I guess.
I
'Cause I
mean,
can just,
if you're an artist and you've not got a lot of emotions, I think there's something wrong. I think you're in the wrong profession. I think artists and musical
I mean,
people are
yeah,
just
like this
emotional
shit,
people.
music has for sure fucking saved my life.
Hmm.
100%. Like I only say that because I have no idea what I would have done if it wasn't here. Like if I did not have music, like how
Hmm.
the fuck would I have gotten through all this shit I've been through?
Hmm.
Like goddamn. Like
Nice.
so,
So when you
but I'm here
expecting?
now.
Yeah, good, good. And
Yeah.
your music's really good, really talented. Your beats, your rapping, everything, man. It's really talented.
We only
When
go up from here.
exactly? When can we expect your album to come out, or
Um,
is it a long way away?
well, it's currently May. Oh, it's
May.
the end of May. It's currently the end of May. May 28th is the day we're recording this. By the way, I fucking graduate high school in like 6 hours.
Right.
So
So are
so
you?
that's kind of big.
Yeah, you going to college next year?
Nope.
No, what you just doing music?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a job somewhere and then just make music on the side until that shit blows up.
Nice,
Yeah.
good man.
Um
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap up the podcast. But where can we
I
check?
never answered when the album was coming. It's currently the end of
Oh,
May. It's you can expect it by the end of the year, maybe September.
right.
Yeah, no promises. Okay. Now that that's
Nice.
out of the way.
September, maybe not. We'll see.
Maybe
So
give or take.
where can everyone check out your stuff online?
Where can everyone check out my stuff? Well, on Spotify, I am just TILLR, TILLR.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you spell it, 5 letters. Same with Apple Music and iTunes and all that.
Nice. And
Can't
what's
do
your
that.
producer name as well?
My producer name, I go by Drift Away. You can
Nice.
also link that channel in the description if you want.
I will, bro. But anyway,
I will link you both of those.
yes. Thanks for coming on, bro. I hope you've enjoyed the
Gotcha.
podcast, and I think the guys listening are going to really enjoy your story and your vibes and what you're about, and really looking
I
forward
hope
to your
so.
new music coming out. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Thank you for listening to the Beats and Bars podcast. I'm your host, Battle Beats. See you next week.
It's battle, baby.